All right. Goodness. As I, well, hello, hi. As I said earlier in chat, I am late for this, all right? It's like 12 minutes past it's past 7 and I was supposed to start this earlier. I am late, I know. Call me late Madinga. All right. Greetings, Sir Bazing. How dare you? How dare you? All right. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah. Let's do this. Yeah, no worries. Okay. All right. All right. I wasn't expecting anyone to turn up right now, but it's whatever. Here we are. And yeah. Let's do this. Hi. Hi. How do I pronounce that name? Sour the creator or Zor the creator. I don't know. And Alex Studio producer Alex Studio Producoe. I don't know how to pronounce that. It looks like a jumble of letters. Um, like sour but with an X. Oh, okay. So Sour the creator. Good job. Yes. Thank you. Good job. I don't know what you're saying good job, dude, but okay. Thank you. Um, well, this is yeah. I mean, we should just get on it. Well, my last name in a different language. Okay. Well, I made. You might have seen these guys on the Foxboy community posts. He checked these out on a stream. I made these two characters. This one here is named Pat, and the see Pat, and then the other one is Paige. Which I never actually intended to make these two characters. Like I was doing something else, and then it just I don't know everything one thing just led to another, and I ended up just making Pat and Paige. Yeah, TV girl. Why does everyone keep saying TV girl? So this is not a reference to TV girl. I didn't even know what that is until my sister that said that these characters looks like TV girl, and she showed me the song from them, the song that everyone uses in audios and stuff. I don't know. I listened to the song, the TV Girl song. Something about it I just don't like. Yeah, but it's fine. Yeah, this is not a TV Girl reference though. They are just here. Oh, and also, I wonder what all of this is. I'll show that really quick, and then we'll get to animating Pat and Page. All right? How does that sound? So I made a. Hold on. Did I? Is background music on? Hold on. I might need to check this. Is background music on? Let me check real. Alright, we're good. Yeah, it's on. It's kind of quiet, but I don't want to turn it up that loud, and then it drowns out my voice. I did get a mic to actually test here, but I would have actually tested the new headphone mic that I have, but I didn't get to do that because I'm late to the stream, so I just have to just start and do it the same way I always do it. We'll try that next stream. I saw you and I think Minitoon fan stream. I remember your avatar. Yeah, I was there yesterday. I was on that stream like a lot yesterday. But yeah, since the last stream, I made an actual map now, which is I mean it's not really I mean I wouldn't call it a map. I mean it's just well, it's a place to be in, all right, instead of just being over there with all my modeling scrap. Um, but yeah, you're in this place. These buildings are also they're taken straight from the hospital map, and also I couldn't think of any better way to like do these jump scare animations. I'll find a way eventually, hopefully. So if you guys have any suggestions on jump scare animations, like button things, let me know. Because right now I'm just using tools per character, and it's not really ideal, you know. How is Bobby doing? I guess I'm checking on a fictional snail. Well, maybe talk to Bobby yourself. I think yeah, talk to Bobby yourself. He's right here. You know, can ask Bobby anything. And yes, this is uninfected, Bobby. I showed him last time. Hi, Bobby. Yeah. You know, I would do the slashy wave emote, but his emotes aren't in this game. Bobby the goat? He is not a goat, he is a snail. But he still is the goat. So yeah, since then I've done a... No, he died. So since then I've done a map thing, you know, and I've done a few things in this map. I put like NPCs around. So if you go... Bobby, how many times do you skate a day? He skates about 6 or 7 times a day. So over here in this corner, you know what you can find Pearl here. And I might change her dialogue because when you talk to her it doesn't really make sense. But you guys know Pearl, right? She's like a graffiti vandal thing. She also has a animation thing here that's kind of broken for me. And and yeah, you can talk to her and stuff. And she's like, "What do you want?" Yeah, it's stuff on the wall. Well, what does it mean? He says, "It'll come true. The infection is coming." Never mind. No one ever believes me. And yeah, which I need to change that dialogue because she talks about because she's speaking like it's some like she's seen the future, but like that the infection is coming. But the thing is, she is infected. So I'm just like, I need to change that. 6 or 7, Zynga. Don't tell me you're 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 7. Well, I see people hate on 6, 7 all the time, but I'm just like, take it from me. Don't take life so serious to where you don't even to where you just refuse to laugh at a number. All right, it's just a number. It's not that deep. You don't have to get so worked up over it. Just loosen up and laugh at it. All right. That's my that's my take on 6, 7. Um, I might disable background music for this, but I also added another thing here. See, I have other NPCs here. It's just me and Bobby listening to the Bobby theme. This is better. Okay, yeah. So they're vibing out, which I specifically, yeah, I animated this Bobby the cross arm animation here and stuff. Yeah, this theme is a bop. It is. Yeah, it was made by my majestic dad. All right. Because fun fact for you guys who don't know this, Bobby's theme was composed by my dad. Yeah, I'm gonna run away from that though. Goodbye. Which, by the way, I actually didn't even animate. Like I this is like an old animation that I made. I just slightly adjusted it. Like it's old. Will the theme be out on any music app? It's all good. If not, no, not really. I have no plans. Like someone asked me to do a Spotify Bobby theme. I don't really know how any of that works, and I'm not gonna look into it. I mean, because you can listen to it on YouTube. That's so yeah. I don't know. It also added a day and night button and stuff. I didn't script any of these, by the way. I don't know coding. But yeah, we can look at the. Wish I can make skins. I don't have Roblox Studio and stuff. I am on my phone. Yeah, that's well, that kind of sucks. I'm sure you would be good at it though, if you could. If you were able to do it, you would be good. Better than anything I could make, that's probably for sure. But yeah, so so this is I might need to turn that down. But yeah, we have Pat here, right? And yeah, which I didn't have time to animate fully for him because I was on a time crunch when I animated this animation here. But it's just a floating thing, and he has like little hyper laser guns. I think that's what they're called. And his eye moves and all of that. He's really glowy. And he doesn't have a jump scare animation either. In fact, this is actually an idle animation. I didn't even make the walking animation yet. But yeah, that's Pat. And then there's also Paige, which is just yeah, it's basically the same thing. Same animation too, except their eye doesn't move because it's the wrong eye. And yeah. And yeah, their animations look equally as cursed. Which I also just realized I didn't turn collisions off for any of them, so if they died, their parts just go everywhere. But yeah, that's oh I saw Pomni. Yeah, there's Pomni right here. There's Pomni. Look at her. That's Pomni. You know, I should probably reanimate this walking animation someday because yeah, it doesn't look amazing. It's too stiff, I'd say. I know, she is so cute. I know. Yeah, W Zinga. Thank you. Do you think we can do more than building an animation? Maybe play Piggy? I don't know. I think it could be fun. She looks like her eyes are gonna pop out. Nah, her eyes are staying in. I think next stream I will, because the last three streams, because the last two streams I did have been working on this game here. I'm gonna work on the game this stream. I don't plan to do anything else. But next time that I stream, I won't be doing studio work. I promise. Maybe we'll play Piggy, but not this stream. Right? Next stream. And yeah, that's I'm going to. But yeah, that's Pomni there. I should change this. You know, I made this one really stiff and like old piggy style looking because I because when I was animating Pearl here, let me turn that down for you guys. When I was animating Pearl, I actually tried to make the walking look good, but like I very much failed on that. All right. I mean, I think it looks fine, but like it's not the greatest. And also, she flies when you jump with her. I don't know why. Maybe her collision is broken or something. Ow, don't fly. I know you're a bird. Don't fly away. Oh, and she can hang out over here. Yeah. I'm gonna punch him. Yeah, look, we're punching Bobby. I'm punching him. Oh, that just looks like kissing. Oh my gosh. Here, punch me. She doesn't like that song, alright? She's spraying it. Goodbye. Alright, we're just gonna I am stalling forever, alright? We need to gotta get work done. Don't mind anything that don't don't mind anything that's like anything you see right here, alright? Don't mind it. Don't abuse your son. No! I'm not abusing him. You know what we'll do actually? We'll bring in Voxel Bobby here. By the way, I made this a long time ago. You can see here, December 28th in 2023. Yes, Bobby has existed for like a long time. I'm gonna unanchor every block that's in here, and then oh my gosh, that is lag. Holy crap. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna let him explode. Oh my gosh, the lag. Oh no. Oh, it's so laggy. Well, he's dying. He's gonna die, guys. He's gonna. Why do I hear? Why do I hear the patent page? He's gonna die. He's so pixely. He's gonna explode. There he goes. He's exploding. There he goes. Oh no. You guys are watching Bobby melt like ice cream on a summer day. No. This is what happens when you give Bobby salty snacks, alright? This is why he's trying to ban salted Cheez-Its in all of Lucella, alright? Because this is what happens if he puts them in his mouth. He dies. He freaking dies. That is what happens. Bobby in lava. I know. He's nothing. I killed him. He's dead. You know what we gotta do? We gotta give him a. Don't mind my hat, alright? It's not Christmas. What happens to Bobby when he sees My Little Pony? Yes, Bobby watches My Little Pony, and this is what happens. Am I pushing it? Hold on. No, there's no physicsing. But yeah, I'm gonna me. I'm ignore the face expression I'm making. Alright, I'm very sad that my son died. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move him to the over the void and let him fall. There he goes. Goodbye, Bobby. He's gonna fall. Well, actually, that's not really working out. He's so laggy, he's not even falling. We're going to end the game. Alright, no more Voxel Bobby. Here, instead of Voxel Bobby, we'll just bring in regular Bobby. Have him look at us right here. I'm very sad that my son died. The avatar watching and saying that. Yeah, guys, I'm very sad that my son died. Believe me, please. Okay. Alright, you know what we'll do? We'll just have giant regular Bobby just watch over there. How does that sound? Good. Good, right? We'll have regular Bobby just in the sidelines. Alright. Yeah, we'll do that. Anyway, it's been like 20 minutes since we started. Let's Mini Moon is live? Yeah, I know. I'm not trying to compete with Mini Moon, all right? If you guys don't want to watch me, you want to watch Mini Moon, then go watch Mini Moon, all right? I encourage you that. There's nothing of value you're getting out of watching me. You're getting all the value watching Mini Moon though. So go watch them, not me. I discourage you of watching anything I'm up to. But yeah, we should animate because what do you guys think? Should I animate or should I make a new skin? You know what? I'll run a poll. How do I run a poll here? Oh, like this. Um, what should I do this stream? Uh, animate, uh, animate, or make a new skin. Animation and new skin? Well, last stream. Actually, that's not a bad idea because last stream I animated and the first stream I modeled. I depends on how fast I can model, all right? You know what? I won't do a poll. Let's do both. We're gonna we're gonna model a skin. Well, no, let's animate first and then we'll model, all right? We'll animate and then we'll model. Yeah. First we mine, then we craft. No, no, no. No, 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 no. We're gonna animate first, but then we'll model, alright? How's that sound? You guys like that? I hope so. You know, I might need to move Paige out of the way. Get out of the way, Paige. And also you. I'll put you right over there. Yeah? Alright, we'll animate right now, but then we will uh, yeah, we'll model after. Alright. Let's stop stalling, alright? Let's do this. I'm gonna actually try to put a bit more effort into the Pat and Page animations rather than the amount of effort I did in yeah, we're gonna put more effort into this than I did with Pearl's animations. I mean, with the thing with Pearl's, I was on a time crunch and I was trying to move really fast. Alright, this is the most annoying part of animating. I gotta add all these parts in torso, head, left arm, right leg. We need the left leg. And there we go. I really love the look of that pig in the dress. I don't know why, but I just love that design. Oh, hi, Hayden Blocks. You talking about Paige here? Yeah, I like the Paige design too. Thank you for watching this, Hayden Blocks. You know what? Any piggy tuber or person in community I recognize, I'm modding them, alright? So that's exactly what I'm gonna do to you. Uh, Standard can review and remove chat message. There you go. Whatever. There. There you go. That's what I do for everyone who I recognize and I've watched. Yeah. Right. Let's hopefully not break his neck, alright? That already looks broken. Let's but you know what? We gotta make sure it actually looks like he's moving his neck and not just breaking his neck? So let's move it a bit like it would have helped. I was the one who asked if Bobby was Milo like oh yeah. What I don't remember what did I answer for that. I think I said no. I don't know. I don't know what did I say. But yeah, thank you for the mod roll. You're welcome, Hayden Blocks. Yeah. Let's I would do add all body. There's too many parts to scroll through though. I'm just gonna do the main ones. Um, what do we got? Torso, head, left, left arm. We got left leg, right leg, and right arm. We're good. Yeah, I think what might help is to just put his head up first, and that his neck already looks broken. So let's just yeah, I think that works. Now we will do this. Yeah, we'll do this right here. Yeah, we'll have him go a little forward like that. How can we do this? You know, I might wanna. I think I'm gonna take like reference after silver animations from Sonic Project '06. I I might need to pull that game up, but I would actually open the actual Sonic game for animation reference and all of that. But like that I think the stream would probably die if I tried to run that game. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna pull it up. No device. Tag is breaking the necks of his own creation. Such a dishonorable man he is. The necks! Oh, Pat. Oh, your neck. Your poor little neck. Guys, it looks like I'm doing nothing, but trust me, I'm looking up like animation references, alright? Trust me, I'm doing something right now. I'm loading up like a Sonic game and like taking inspiration from anime or from Silver animations. I think I got it. I think I got pictures of what I'm looking for, and I'm going to transfer them and then I'll show them on stream so that you guys can see what I'm actually talking about here. And I gotta email them to myself. Mm, Uh, and references, and I'll attach them. Let me just grab a few. Do this and this, that. There we go. Make the blue one do a flip. I do have something in mind for the jump scare animation, but I don't know if I'll be able to animate that on stream. Alright, I'm gonna pull up the reference thing that I'm talking about. The stream might start lagging itself. Gmail. Anim reference, alright. No. Let's, yeah. Let's do this. How do I close this? There we go. Let's grab all of these images. I'll put one up on stream so you guys know what I'm referencing off of, alright? It's lagging, I'm scared. No. What do you mean it's lagging? It's not lagging. Okay, I'm gonna add an image on screen and stuff. Let me image. I'll just name it that. Reference. Okay. And I'll just pick. Let's see. What kind of image am I gonna pick for this? Which one do I need? I might just go with this one. Yeah, that's how to browse. Okay. There we go. Um, I might need to scale that. And how do I crop it? How do I crop this? Oh, that's not working. I'm trying to put an animation reference on screen, all right, so that you guys can see what I'm doing. You know what? Here's what I'll do. I'll remove reference. Silva, yes, Silver is the best Sonic character ever, all right? It can if you think otherwise, you are wrong, all right? Here's what I'll do. I'll just screenshot this and put that as the reference. You'll see that you guys will see why I'm doing this, all right? Alright, screenshots. And I gotta scroll through my screenshots. Click it. There we go. There we go. We have him. He is here. He's right here. And we're going to put him, like, let's put him, like, right there. Right there. There we go. That good? Yeah, we'll use him as an animation reference, alright? Let me just, I'll pull up this, also pull up the same screenshot. I like Blaze. Blaze is cool. Yeah, I'll also have that for myself on off, like, so you guys can't see it, but it's there. Yeah, that might cover something. There we go. There we go. Now you guys can see what I'm using for animation referencing, alright? But, yeah, that's what I'm going for. He's kind of looking down during that. Oh, that's not good. There we go. I clicked the wrong thing. But we are good. Head, right here. Hopefully his neck doesn't break again. Um, well, that's actually a weird thing to say. Hopefully his neck doesn't break again. He is, he is Detective Neck, alright? Let's make his head point up a little, but then we'll rotate him just a little bit. And move him back just slightly. There we go. Now, yeah, let's do this. Which, by the way, here's a studio tip for you guys. You press Control L, and it'll make your movement like this. So that way you can move it, like, straight, instead of having to do, like, crap like this constantly. You can just do that. That works. Yeah. Let's see. He's kind of doing a knee bend with the right leg. It's kind of hard to convey what that's supposed to be in R6. I might choose it. That looks like stepping, though. No, I think it works. Yeah, this looks good. Let's do this here. And let's see, how far is that going? Well, yeah, we'll go with that. Well, that works. Hmm. So then, you gotta make his legs have a little more pizzazz to them instead of them just being straight going. Now his arms here. I'm gonna do the same. What I might end up doing is just removing their guns so that Pat and Paige don't have guns, but I don't know. I might not, but we'll see. And I also just realized this animation is gonna clip is going her if I put the same animation on Paige, her legs are gonna start clipping through her skirt, so I might need to adjust that, but it's fine. Let's let's rotate him down a bit. Oh no, that's a bit too much. I'm glad I'm doing a stream today because like there's school tomorrow, and I was gonna stream yesterday, but like I changed my mind. Which funny thing, someone earlier here said that they saw me on the Minitoon Fan 99 stream yesterday, and and that was actually the reason I canceled the stream yesterday because I was gonna do the stream yesterday, but I didn't because I I just wanted to be on the Minitoon fan stream and watch that. And I don't know, I didn't feel like streaming. I just felt like just being there. So that's why I canceled stream, and I'm doing it now. And also because I was waiting for the Piggy update, but then Piggy ended up updating today instead of yesterday. But it doesn't matter. Here we are. Jokes on you. I don't have school tomorrow. Shout out to MLK. Oh yeah, Martin Luther King. I don't I don't get Martin Luther King Day, but if you do, that's good for you. What's the skin called? It's called Pat. You think that looks like the silver pose? You know, we might need to rotate his head just a little bit. There we go. Well, it's not that noticeable of a difference. Yeah, I should be talking more. Yeah, I think that looks good. And what we might need to do is give him more ear adjustment. Because the thing with those like piggy skins is that they usually don't move their ears that much, so let's make that not be the case for Pat. Just finished drawing. You're that sounds really cool. And you know, you're probably a better artist than I am. Drawing artist specifically. There's different forms of art. Art does not just mean drawing. It means expressing yourself through your talents and what you can do. I can tell you that's definitely not what I'm doing. Yeah, look at that. Should I do? I don't know if I should do nose adjustments. Probably not. I won't. So let's do that. And and by the way, the animation is not going to be super static like this. All right, this is just what I'm doing for this. You know, fun fact, you guys go back to my community posts, like my YouTube creator posts, and like you scroll and look, and you can actually see me say that um you can actually see me say somewhere that Bobby's idle animation was a work in progress and it was a screenshot of his final idle animation. And that's actually because his idle animation, I actually was going to make it like more detailed and or at least more like there was going to be more movement in it instead of just two keyframes. Um, but I ended up not doing that. I was like, you know what, this looks fine. This works. It's all good. So I didn't do that. I think Bobby's animations in general were going to be more like they were going to have more movement in them, which is which is interesting because like when I was because once because like I finished Bobby in like October and then I posted about it in like the showcase section of the MA348 Discord server and like someone responded to that and they offered to reanimate Bobby and I just told them that I might let them but no promises. And then like when Bobby actually came out and was added, they started DMing me again. They're like, I missed my chance to get my skin my work into Piggy. And I just told them that like if people hated Bobby's animations, I would have asked them to reanimate him. But uh I mean, unluckily for them, people didn't hate Bobby's animation, but luckily for me, people liked Bobby's animation. So that's why Bobby was never reanimated because you guys like the animation. So yeah. And then that person, I felt bad for them. Whatever, it's okay. Just gotta move on. Yeah, let's. Oh, is he even going? No, he's not even looking straight. Let's. Ooh, let's. That might not be good. Let's. Look straight, bro. Straight. Is that straight? I don't know. I can't tell. It's a little hard to tell here. How does that look from behind? Ooh, that does not look good. I should not have done that. Move that. There we go. Um, let's move him a bit further. Why is his... Why? Ah, there we go. Yeah. Well, that might... I don't know. Why is... There we go. You're not bad at drawing, you just gotta lock in. I... Whenever... it's hard to lock in, alright? Like, I'm not even fully locked in right now animating. Like, I'm going really slow. I should be moving faster. I'm usually fast. I'm a fast worker. Was- No, that's... We'll add movement to it, alright? We got this. Just realized I never made his neck blue. It's still red. Oh wait, I never turned background music on. I'm sorry. There we go. We're good now. I'm gonna try to move faster, alright? Because this is not going well. I should be moving way faster. I'm gonna draw again because I have nothing better to do in life. There's always something good to do. But but it's what but if it that's what but you should do what you want to do. And if you want to draw again, then draw again. Ooh, that ear movement actually looks good. I think I did a good job on that. You know what I might do? I might just... Let's do this, and then... We will... rotate him again. Why is it not working? Let's... Oh, it's because... Let's... You know, we'll rotate his ears even more slightly. Like that. And... rotate him a little bit more. This. And we'll move his eye down. Let's do this. And I'm locking in right now. I'm trying to, at least. Let's do this right here. Yeah. I am slow, I know. this, and this right here. Hmm. You know what I might need to do? How would this look faster? Let's see. You know, that leg animation looks weird. I don't think it looks that bad. But I think it needs more movement. Yeah, it needs more movement. Let's see. No, let's not go with that. At what point did I just undo all of that? Frick. Mm, still, I think it's, no, is that the same keyframe? Yeah, it is. It is the same keyframe. You know what we need to do? Let's move these things closer. Oh no, his head moves down, but the eye doesn't. Let's change that. Let's move it up a bit. Oh, crap. Alright, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. How does that look? Yeah, we need to add more, like, arm movements and stuff. Yeah, we stretch the animation out to a second. Yeah, we need more legs movements. Yeah, let's select both of them and what was the yeah, it was more forward and rotated like this. It was a little further forward. There gotta be some. I think I like that. Yeah. I think this is going good. I need to speed this up because I also promised that I'm gonna model a skin, alright? I don't know if I can live up to that if I'm going at this speed. Let's do this. let's rotate him down slightly and like this. There we go. And yeah, rotate this slightly, move it down, and we'll move his eye up a bit. Like that right here. We'll move that up a bit. And that makes it a bit slower though, so let's move this forward just a bit. I think I like this. What I want to do though, I want to make like a head swing animation. I think it's too... No, I think it's good. Something about it. What do you guys think? Take your time. I love the color of the skin. Thank you. It's literally all blue, but blue is a nice color. Let's see. I think it's... Wait, no, it's Peek at Mr. Bazinga. Thank you. What is that? There we go. Oh no, we might... No, that makes it look too bouncy. Maybe we can do this. Well, it might be, I don't know, because this is how many bars is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. Wait, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's 6. And then this is 5. So here's what we'll do. We'll move this 1 bar closer. So that way this covers 6. Oh no, this is still 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we still need to... Yeah, let's move that like this. And now it covers an even amount. And then in the middle is still just... I mean, between the bounciness, there's 3, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. So, ooh, well, that might... I think that's okay. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that. No, we gotta save it first. Save as... Why is this... Why are there animation saves for Pomni and Pearl? I did not save those to Pat and Pat Walk. Right. Let's publish this. copy that, and let's see how this looks in game, alright? Let's see if this feels good to play as. Where is it? Oh yeah, it's in here, replicated. Hats and anime sauce. Run, or walk in and we'll go with that. And then we'll also animate, we'll also change the run for that. Now same thing with page here, we'll just copy over the same animation, but of course I'll adjust it if needed. Cause yeah, because Paige is obviously not the same as Pat, you know? It's a little bit differences, and her arms might be clipping through her skirt. Yeah, why is it, like, there we go. There we go, no more. Let's do this. Like, let's try it. Oh, my laptop was already steaming from starting the game here. Oh, I think that works. I think I like that. What do you guys think? Does it look good in game? I think it is. I think it is. I still need to animate the jump scare, you know, because this doesn't really work with like Bobby's animations. In game or not, it's still cool. Thank you, oh my gosh. I think I butchered your name. Zour, the creator. There we go. At nighttime, he looks cool. He's all glowy. It looks kind of dark on stream, I think, but it's a bit glow. It's a bit glowier in yeah. I think I should make the animation a bit faster paced, but it's okay. I think I'm getting actually good at animating just a little bit, just a tiny bit good, alright? I'm glad I did the ear movements, it adds so much. Yeah, let's do page. I think it looks just as good on page. You know, I might need to do some leg adjustments because this does not look right. And then also the eye, obviously, because you see it looks we do this with Pat here. You can see his eye moves. You see? And same thing in the animation, the eye is kind of moving. But but the thing is, with Paige, her eye is actually the left eye instead of the right. It's not the same eye, you know, so it doesn't move. So that's, I mean, I don't think it takes away that much, but I think it would be cooler. I think it would work well if I just, yeah, Paige needs some animation adjustments because just for her legs and then also the eye and all of that. I think it works. And I also just realized I forgot to put a highlight on the guns for both of them actually. They don't have gun highlights. You know what? Let's fix that. Let's see how would that look though. How would that look? Let's see highlights and we'll put that in gun. Animation suits both skins. It does. I think that looks cool. The uh gun highlight, but it makes it a bit dark. But here's I'll fix that. You know, I could. What if I just did like a silhouette of the gun? Or should I keep it like visible? I think I should keep it visible, right? Let's. Yeah. I'm gonna keep their guns, actually. I'm not gonna remove them like I said I would. Yeah, I think that looks... I think it looks a little better with the highlights. So let's... So yeah, let me just fix... Let me add that in the actual character models here and highlight their guns. Let's do that really quickly. Put that in here, and I guess put that to 1. Or, oh, would it actually? I don't know. Let's hope it looks good. All right. Left arm and right arm, right gun. There we go. The same thing for Pat. Let's do that. So let's put this in there. Fill transparency is gonna be 1. Then we'll put that in right arm and in the right gun. And let's test that. Get out of the way. There we go. Let me see. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, it works. I highlighted their guns. Alright, I thought I was doing it backwards and it would be a silhouette, but no, it's not. You guys want to see these two next to each other? Yeah, I'm gonna... Die, Bobby. Die! I'm gonna hit you. Die, Bobby. There you go. Die. Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, it is perfect. I like the gun highlight. Die. You know what's weird is that the NPC for me, he's locked in movement. He cannot move. You cannot push me, all right? He will not be moved. But Bobby, you can push him all you want. Let's do that. Let's yeah, we're pushing Bobby. Die. Bobby abuse. This is Bobby abuse. This is Bobby abuse, guys. I will allow shift lock in this game, all right? Yeah, Bobby abuse. Bobby abuse. You know what? Let's abuse Bobby as Bobby. There. We're abusing Bobby as Bobby. Bobby is so adorable. Yeah, this is snail abuse. Wait, it's snail abuse? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna stand on your shell majestically as Pomni. There we go. Pomni, guys, Pomni died. Pomni died. No, Pomni dead. Alright. I think, yeah. So what do you guys, so shall I, let's do a Pearl version of that, alright? Let's adjust this for Pearl. Let's import the Pat Walk. So, and what I'm gonna do for her is, um, yeah. Let's see, let's just do a bit of a leg adjustment, and that might take a while, actually. That might actually take a while. I might just keep them the same if I don't want to do this, but let's see. Just doing this. Let me just see. Yeah. No, I want to keep them at the same height, but just moving them back. Now let's put this here. Yeah, now her legs are moving forward. So, well, no, let's move them a little further forward, like that. Is that good? Or should they be further? I'll do that. And now we just have to do this for all the keyframes. So, they're about th there. No, that's, what is that? What is that? Oh, that's her. Is that her? No, that's her torso. I thought it was her band. So they are about on, yeah, so this foot here, it's about here. So then we'll, come on. Why does it not work? No, it doesn't want to work. This, how am I gonna, this is hard, alright. Look the animations of this. Thank you, Hayden. You know what, here's what we'll do. We'll move this forward. So that way, oh, that's not gonna work. How am I gonna, how did I move them there? I don't know. What did I do? Or maybe it'll let me, please work. Work with me. Ow! I am struggling, alright? It will not let me put it on here. Um, how am I gonna do this then? Because I can't, like, move it. Mm-mm. This is, this is hard. Wait, no, no, no. Here's what, no, no, no. I have a solution, alright? We'll take that keyframe and then put it here, and then we'll just copy and paste it on top of, no, that's not gonna work. I won't be able to, frick. How am I gonna do this? You know what? I know how I'll do this. I won't. I'm sorry, Paige. I am sorry. Maybe I might need to animate Paige separately. Like entirely separate, but I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't feel like doing that. No. Yeah, let's do a jump scare. Mm. Wait, no, that was a new, okay. I'm gonna, yeah, let's let's attempt this. What was I gonna do? How much was how much is he floating up in the idol? Where is it? So he's up here in the, that is fast. What the heck? I did not animate it that fast. What the heck? Doesn't move that fast in game, does it? Okay, but either way, he's kind of floating off the ground. So what I'll do for the new one, so this make him float similar amount. I think that's close enough. Hmm. You know what? No, no, no. You got killed. I did not get killed. I'm still live streaming. I'm right here. Here's what we'll do, actually. How do I, no, I'm not. Let's, here's what we'll do. We'll take this keyframe and then we'll put it in the new one. So that way, because I did the same thing with Bobby. I made the kill animation start while he's riding the skateboard rather than standing still. So that, because I feel like with Piggy, when are you gonna kill someone while standing still, you know? So that's why Bobby's jump scare starts while he's riding it instead of standing still, because, you know, what are you doing? Trying to build a scene of Piggy? No, I'm just animating these skins that I made. Let's, yeah, let's, how much did I eat? I might need to check this with Bobby. Where did, the heck? Are you still, no. I had a ton of characters here. They all freaking disappeared. Where are they? No, 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 no. They did not disappear, right? And what the? My freaking models disappeared. No! I have to go searching for them again. Crap. Whatever, whatever. It's fine. Let me see. How did I do this with him? Let me. No, that is not what I was looking for. That is something. Let me see. Um, actually, I'll show this off really quickly. But this is actually the only scrapped animation for Bobby. It was the Spooky Month dance, but without his skateboard. Yeah. And if you're wondering where the skateboard is, it's kind of inside his body. All right. It's inside of him. But yeah, this was the only scrapped animation for Bobby. It was just the Spooky Month dance with no skateboard. I figured this didn't make sense, so I ended up just taking I added the skateboard to the animation. And yeah, every other animation was made, it was all the same. But let me see. I was here to check what was the time amount that I used for Bobby? Uh Bobby kill no no no, this is Bobby jump scare cam. Yeah, the time I used is like it's like one bar over 1.3 because that's what other skins were doing. Yeah, I'm revealing my keyframes, all right? You know, I still need to release the animations. I didn't do that on the wiki. But yeah, so this is one bar after 1.3. All right, let's go with that. Um, yeah, we'll do that. So one bar over 1.3. Oh, it did it for me. Yay. Yeah, now we just need to do this. Man, easier said than done. I like Bobby's stand animation so much, he's blushing during it. I know, it's really funny. Actually, Bobby is always blushing. Did you ever notice that? So you can see, Bobby's always blushing. It's because that's what his snail species does in real life. They always blush, so that's why he has little blushies. But he does it more while he's stunned, you see? Like, it adds little lines to it and also makes him frown. That's that's also why like you ever notice when you're playing the game you just see his mouth there. It's because it just flips around. Yeah, but yeah, it's just and you can also even see the blushies and stuff. Fun fact that the lines in the blushies there, they were actually going to always be there even when he wasn't stunned. He was gonna have the lines on there all the time. But my sister saw it and she said that that it was overcrowding the face. So yeah, my sister helped with like designing Bobby too. So yeah, he would not have looked this good, without her. You know, does Bobby's stun animation reference something? I heard it references Bird Brain. Uh, no, Bobby's stun animation actually, it used to actually say on the wiki that it's a reference to Bird Brain, but that is not true. I don't know where they got that information from, but it's not true. I never said that. His stun animation doesn't reference anything. It's just him falling off the skateboard. It's not a reference to Bird Brain. I remember I clarified that and then they removed it from the wiki. You know what's actually funny? It's that if I pull up the Bobby wiki page right now, it's a very funny thing about it. Is that on here you can get at how there we go. It says this page is occasionally edited by the skin's creator, so do not add fact to trivia points unless verified, or remove edits that have been put by the creator. There's a saying that not only does your information have to be true, but it has to be like um it has to be verifiable and to not remove anything that I add. Because I do actually edit the Bobby Wiki quite a bit. I should add this as like I should add this as on here, right? No, how would I do that? Ooh, I might have an animation technique up my sleeves, but it might be an issue because it's because I already finished modeling and rigging these guys. Mm, I might have a trick up my sleeves. You know what? Let's attempt this, all right? Well, I don't know, because I took this particle emitter straight from Electra. Like I didn't change it at all. It's just the Electra particle thing. But it might be worth changing. So here, I'll just do that and let's do this like that and then height. There we go. Now it's even. What I might do, well no, it's just color. I might copy that color actually, but let me see. Can I change this? Yeah, I can. I didn't know you could change it. But yeah, I might keep it this. Well, that depends on how good it looks on the gun, which it doesn't. Can I hide this inside of him? Let me see. It might not be possible. No, I don't know. I might need to make it even smaller. No, I don't think this is gonna work out. It's like that is the absolute smallest I can make this particle thing, and it still clips outside of his head. That might be an issue because I was gonna try to do an animation technique where like I hide the particles inside his head and then I move them out for the animation, but I don't know how I would do that. My goodness. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do about it. What is this supposed to be? What is that? All right. Let's lock in. Lock in. Yeah, I forgot to turn background music on again. I am stupid. Wait, no, I have a better idea. He's gonna kick and then shoot, alright? Here's what I'll do. Let's do this. And then, oh, that might be an issue. Hold on. I'll move this here. And then grab this. Put it there. There we go. And then, oh no, we might need to adjust some things. Let's, let's move this a bit forward. The arm here, and then let's give it a more normal position. Right. No, I got a rant. That's alright. Well, no, I don't, it's not really a rant, but, like, the Piggy Mrs. P campaign, like, released earlier, and I saw it, like, right when it came out. I was not happy because it looked so pay to win at first glance, and do you really blame me? Because they don't tell you anywhere in game that you can get coins by like using items and killing people. They don't say that anywhere in the campaign menu. It just looks completely pay to win at first glance until you actually look into it. They don't say anything. No, so I think that's kind of stupid. All right. And 2 point for each item used is sad. It's not even two. It's one. Like they might have changed it, all right? Because I was gone for hours, all right. I didn't really get to play it. I got to play the update for like 2 seconds. But so I think it's still so it might still be one, but it might still be or it might be two. I don't know. But either way, it's too little, you know. Like this is like what made me love the newer seasons is that they weren't as grindy as the old ones. Because the old ones, you had to grind like a zombie, like you had no life if you wanted to get all the rewards. If you didn't want to become a no lifer for the old seasons, pre-season 7, then too bad, you're not getting anything. So that's also why I never did season 1, never did season 2. I never did season 4. I missed those ones because they're so grindy. The other three that I did, I I was at it every single day. Like I did not have time for that bull crap. All right, I hated the old seasons. They're terrible. And then they basically made something like the old seasons, and it's not a good thing. Not happy about it. Yeah, now you expect us to pay 1,000 for the short. It's pay to win, all right? You're not gonna do this if you do not. Alright. Yeah. What is it? What did I even do here? Was it? It's just a little movement. All right, let's just put it back there. Yeah, you got to do a lot of keyframes for this. My goodness, animation. And oh my gosh, I'm wasting time. I said that I would model too. I only have 335 coins right now. I'm already feeling exhausted from grinding in Carnival map. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I did not want to have to grind this out, but I know I'll have to. I'll have to. I refuse to spend money. All right. Let's see. No, we need to move the head down a bit more. Let's move that like this. He's nodding. He's nodding. Let's see. Um. uh, Yeah, we need to do this. Let's do this here. And what am I even doing? 4 hours is crazy. What do you mean 4 hours? I didn't realize I wasn't even talking for like a whole minute. I am sorry. It's kind of hard to come up with things. How do people do this? For real. For real. Oh my gosh, that voice. Yeah, it's alright, let's move the leg back over here. And let's do that. And we're doing a kick. He's gonna kick and then shoot. You know what we gotta do now? We gotta rotate this. And then rotate this. And his neck is still. Oh, no, is that enough rotation? No, I think it should be more absurd. No, we'll keep it for the next keyframe. Yeah, I'm gonna do like a really aggressive kick, alright? Aggressiveness. Coolness. Just as Lucas says, coolness. Yeah, we need to... I like the Bobby skin, by the way. Thank you, Polar Bear Instant. Thank you. You guys are so nice about it. Right. Let's... I feel like I should move this a bit. Right, and then this here. Let's move his leg even further. Like this is, I am really exaggerating the movement here. Hmm, You know, let's let's move this eye a bit. And yeah, let's move the eye. Yeah, eye movements. No, let's move the eye down. No, let's actually move it back down. Hmm, let's do this and yeah, let's exaggerate this movement just a bit. Yeah. Let's do this like that. Right, and oh, for a second I clicked the particle emitter. That's something. Man, I am exaggerating this. Yeah, I made some fan art. Post it in my YouTube community, and I'll see it. Like, cause I have community turned on the channel here. You can post it there, and I'll see it. Bobby's skin is the most eye-catching among the community skins for me. Everything about it is just chef kiss. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. That is really nice. My goodness, you guys, why, why are you guys so positive? Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate everything you say. Like, thank you actually so much. Hi guys, hi Zour the creator. I am sorry for not talking as much. Like, I am quiet. I think I made the ears a bit too far down. I forgot about the community tab. Hold on. Well, I mean, I don't know how you forget about the community tab, but yeah. Let's do this. Yeah. Let's do this here. And then, yeah, alrighty, let's, yeah, let's, alright, let's, how would what did I do? You know, let's move these even closer. Right, yeah. Yeah, let's do this, and then this. And let's have them go like that. And, yeah, kick. Yeah, he's kicking it. It's like that one song, cannot kick it. No, you can't. You cannot kick it, alright? Because Pat is already kicking it. And no, he's not just gonna kick, he's actually going to shoot, alright? I'm gonna remove the silver off the screen. Goodbye, silver. No, how do I... Where is that in... I cannot find that in sources. Oh, there you go. There you go. No more silver. I have arrived. Hi, Alex. Guys, it's Alex. It's Alex Tiggy. He is here. He has arrived, and he is real. He exists. Applause, no way. We are applauding for Alex. It's Alex, people. Alex, I say. It's Alex the lion. No, I'm kidding. Yo, 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 New York Zoo. Alex the lion. Introduce the lion skin. The absolute cinema. As Gloria, the math teacher, said. Well, that looks like a nice animation. Thank you, Alex. He's gonna kick and then shoot. Is it where? What is where? Yeah. Oh, I need to do this. Zero point zero 0.02. I am. Why am I exaggerating the movement so much? I wanna make it actually touch his ass though. There we go. I think that makes it look better. All right. All right. Let's. Yeah. Let's do this here and move it forward a little bit, like that. I might need to get the ear movement down. Yeah, let's do this. Move the ears a little bit. And then, yeah. Let's do this. Rotate the head a bit. Move it forward. And eye moves a bit up. Yeah, let's see. He kicks. You know what? I should. Well, no, that's just dragging the kick on. It makes it look like he's only gonna kick you. I forgot old Bobby was in the back. What? No, this is not the same game. I can pull up the same game. Yeah, let me do that. Yeah, this is where Bobby was made actually. In here. Oh goodness. Let's start with inner city stuff. Yeah, this is. Yes, Bobby was actually made in a game that looks like this. All right, I know. Shocker. There he is. There he is. He's right there. And this is what I was using to test his animations in game. And yeah, this is the very rig that I used to animate him. That's where all of his animation saves are his original ones. You know, all his animations and stuff. Yep, this is where I animated them, and you can see I do have an old model of Bobby right here. He's right here. Yeah, and notice, and this was before he was Bobby. All right, this is just this. Yeah, let me attach the shell so you can see how it was supposed to look. Let me let me do this and then move this. All right, and yeah, it would have looked something like this basically. It's just this guy, and I don't know what it really would have been. Yeah, it wasn't really Bobby, it was just a random snail. Yeah. He would not have ended up in the game if he looked like this, alright? And yeah, this is just model scrap. Like you can see the antennas on Bobby here. They are a mesh. They're one part, but you can see that they were actually like you can see this is a mesh. This is one part of it, but this is the actual like grouped model that I made. Yeah, like look at this. Like you can see this is the antenna for Bobby, but it was actually modeled out of individual pieces. You can see, yeah, there's Bobby's antenna, and you put it together, and it makes that thing. Like, look at that. It's like building with Legos. Like, look at this. Huh. And yeah, and also I was attempting to model his mouth, but it was not working out. So yeah. And yeah, and there was a scrapped skateboard design and all of that. I put that on the wiki and everything. So yeah, yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, I'm crying. Yeah, this smell looks so stupid in a good way. It's still cute though. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, you know what I gotta do? I'm gonna make his instead of putting emphasis on the kick here, I'm going to, I'm gonna have him like, um, yeah, you know what we'll do? Well, let's have him fly up after kicking you. He's gonna flip around. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, let's do this, and Yeah, we're gonna make him like flip around after the kick. I am not. I keep up. I am. I keep apologizing for this. I keep forgetting to talk. Yeah, let's gradually have his leg go back into place. Is this one? Angry Bird sound effect? What do you mean Angry Bird sound effect? What is that supposed to mean? Alright, let's... Yeah, we're gonna keep... Uh, I am not gonna try to do the Angry Bird sound effect, alright? I am not attempting that. I will mess up and embarrass myself. Or at least make a fool out of myself. More so. Make a fool out of myself trying to do that sound effect. Yeah, yeah, let's... Yeah, let's... I'm doing subtle adjusting. Here. I tried doing it, I don't know what sound just came out of me. Yeah, that's why you don't attempt to make the Angry Bird sound. This looks really weird. Yeah, doesn't it? Yeah, yeah, I keep doing the movement. That amount. Excuse me. What are you gasping for? Are you underwater? Yeah, why is the Lego world with J gasping? Hmm. Hmm. That looks cool. And I might need to speed the animation up. You know what, let's do that. Let's bring... Oh no, what was this? It was 2 bars, so let's put this here. And then bring this like this and move it just a bit. I'm gasping at the sight of your process of the process of your game. The animation process? It's not that crazy, I don't think. I think this would be a good animation on its own. It's just that this dude has guns, you know? He has to use them. Right, let's still progress either way. I know. I'm slow, but we're getting somewhere. Let's what did I have them at? Yeah, like that. Yeah. Still progress. Man, we just hit the 2 hour mark. Wow. I think I'm making the animation, the kicking part, too brief, so yeah. Yeah, yeah, after the backflip, he's gonna use the gun. I think it's just I'm spending too much time on this backflip part. Here's what we'll do. We'll have him right after this. He will go, yeah, right after that. Is this a good sign? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm not a sign taker. Right. Let's move this closer. Let's do this. Alright. Let's do this and I think I did a good job on this. Yeah, let's do this. And no, let's put it like real close like that. Yeah, alright, now he's gonna start shooting. We'll do this, and then yeah. Accidentally closed the stream for the third time. That's okay. What matters is you're making the effort to reopen it, and I appreciate that. So thank you. Let's see, like this. Alright, he's gonna start. Yeah. Alright. Alright. You're welcome. You are welcome, Sir Bazinga. Alright, let's using style constant. Alright. Let's do this, and then what we're gonna do is have him shoot. And it's like that. We're gonna alright, and then let's do 25 and then 25. Alright, and then do this, and then yeah. I gotta make his arms actually there. Let's do that. Right, and then easing style, we're gonna go back to linear for this. Oh crap. And then yeah, he's gonna start firing. Like pew pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do this. Rotate him by 15. No, by 25. 20. And then we're gonna rotate that by 20. Yeah. And we'll do this. Yeah, we'll do this. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do this. Head 5. And then move this. Move it backwards. Yeah. 5, 10, this. Alright, and then let's you know what, let's how did this look? You know what, let's do this and then let's do this and then arrow. We will rotate this by 20 and rotate this by 20 then 20 again and rotate it by 20 again and let's let's how much did I move it up? Let's try to get the same thing down. Yeah. Let's This is hard to like make a symmetrical like animation where it's like on the opposite side but it's the same movements. It's harder than it looks. Put it that way. You know? Yeah. Alright, and then alright, and then would it be the same if it yeah, let's see. And then do that again. Yeah, there we go. Let's change this to constant also. Yeah. Yeah. Let's move this and then am I really going to let's try that. Right. Yeah, let's do this and then no, let's just put it back to how it was. Let's do this. and then copy that and paste it. It's exact. Hi, Dragon 0808. Uh, 0808. I think I did good on this animation. Let's save this. And hat jump scare. Let's do this. We animated it. We did it. I did it. We did it. Now what we need to do is, what do we need? We need to make a starter pack, and we're going to just name this one uh Pat Pat Page Kill. You can call me Dragon for sure. All right, my dragon. Yay! It's animated. It is. Yeah, we're gonna just name this one Pat Page Kill, and then animation script ID. Excuse me. We're gonna do that, and do this and that. Oh yeah, we need to change the icon for it. Um, how will we do this? Yeah, we need a screenshot of this guy. Yeah, let's do this. Well, no, let's try to make this as square as possible. Yeah, it works. Now I'll just... Can you say where is hot sauce once again? I don't remember ever saying that, so I don't know if it once again, but sure. Where is hot sauce? Alright, I'm gonna photo room this. Photo room. And we're going to do screenshots. Go to the bottom. Pick that one. And we're gonna download this and upload it to Roblox as a decal. I can't see chat right now, by the way. I can't. Alright, development items, decals, upload asset. We're gonna need, we have it right here. Oh, I just realized there's like animation squares down there. That might not be good. Yeah, these stupid squares are in the image. Hold on. Well, I don't care. It doesn't need, it's not perfect. Alright. Pat. And I'll do this. Alright. This here. And we will... Alright. We have it, done. And let me see, do I have it copied? Home. My decals. Wait, no, that's not it. My... Come on. Work. Work with me here. Let me check. I don't know, it's not showing up in Studio, but it's there. It's there. It's all there. Trust me. Let's see. Texture content. Let's do this. And, I'll just, simplicity, I'll just name it Pat Kill. Pat. Starter pack, and let's try it and stuff. Let's do this. Let's see it in action. Here we go. We got a new tool. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Oh crap, I made it Luke. Oh, that's not good. Let me let me just turn that off. Uh, cat kill not Luke. Alright. Now let's just close this, alright. Starter pack, pat kill, animation script, and we'll just add the new one. There you go. Close this, close that. Test it. Let's do this. I did it. Goodness. There it is. They got the pat button. Let me turn off macro music. We got the pat button down here, and it looks very weird. Just like, yeah, that almost as weird as any other animation I have in here. Yeah, that is cursed, right? Yeah, let's do this. I wonder how it would look on Bobby. Oh, that is weird. Okay, well, let's do it for the character that it's intended for. Pat himself. Dude, we got a jump scare animation. We got a jump scare animation. There's a cat hunting down my bedroom door. It's a cat! Well, cat hunting down the bedroom door. Oh, it looks so dope at night. This dude, Pat. Pat is where it's at. That rhymes. Let's see it with Paige. Dude, it's so cool. What did I make? Did I make, did I, what do you guys think? Did I cook on this? It looks just as good for Paige. And look at this, those particles, they look so cool. They're like bright pink in the dark. Yeah. You can also just spam all of them. You can spam all of the animations. Yeah. You cooked, seasoned it, gave it a side, and then dinner was served. Look at that. I know. Thank you. Thank you for saying things like that. Yeah. I know. I did. Yes, I definitely did. Alright. Beautiful, isn't it? Let's go see ourselves. Let's go whack Bobby. Die. Come on, die, Bobby. Jumping on him. Kill him. We're killing him. You're gonna die. Goodbye. Goodbye. Alright. Ooh, you know what I gotta do? You know what I should do? I should hold on, can I find something like this? Decals, let's see. No, not meshes. Decals, shots. Let me see. Can I find like a no, not like a shot crosshair. I mean like an explosion looking thing. Can I just why why okay, never mind. Let's see. Explosion. Can I find like a transparent explosion thing? Ooh, I can. Let's see. I wonder, what do you think? Should I add like a little cool explosion thing to it? Yeah, explosion. Yeah, let me just, I might. This is just an idea. No guarantees, but it would be sick as hell. Alright, let's do this. Alright, and put this there. Let's make it blue. That's really faint. That is really faint, but it could work. The explosion might cause a bit of lag. Well, it's not going to be a particle, it's just going to be a decal, because I don't know how to do, like, because I would make it a particle, but, like, I don't know how to really do that. Wait, no. You know what we gotta do? Let's see if I can do this, alright? I might, like, make bullet models and hide them in the gun. You know? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Let's make a bullet and we hide it in the gun. Yeah, let's neon this. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I could hide a bullet in the gun. Oh my god. Excuse me. Yeah, let's hide a bullet in the gun. Yeah, let's attempt that. You can try. Yeah, it's just an idea. Yeah, I may not have a brain, but I have an idea. Ooh, that just makes the gun really glowy. Hold on. Let's not do that. Zero. Yeah, here we go. Bullets. We might need to add 3. I'm gonna name this one bullet bullet uh R bullet 1. And we'll do another, call it, yeah, we'll call this one R bullet 2, and then R bullet 3. Hear me out on this, alright? I'm gonna hide these bullets inside the gun, and then I'll have them like clip out of the gun in the animation so it looks like he's shooting. How does that sound? Am I cracked at this? I am not. This is probably the worst way to do this, alright? But it's cool. It's dope. Oh crap, sorry. Pat. We gotta, we gotta. Alright, and group that. Yeah. Heard. Yeah. Yeah. Bullets. I'm gonna group this into R bullets. And then we do this. And move them over. Brilliant idea, thank you. Thank you. Let's see, can do these fit in the gun? Oh, they might poke out a little bit. They might actually be poking out a little bit. No, they fit in perfectly, actually. Yeah, you can't even tell they're there. Yeah, let's call these, um, L bullets. Yeah, L bullets, you know? The Einstein of piggy skins. I am not the Einstein of piggy skins, you know? Uh, I'm just coming up with solutions creatively. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna name this L Bullet 3. So yeah, so now we have L bullet, the left bullets and the right bullets. What's also, you know what made me dread want to do this is that I have to add these same bullets to page or else the animation is gonna look different. That's gonna be an issue. So, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. But, yeah, look at this. You move them in, and, like, you can't even tell they're there, like, at all. And then when he shoots, they're gonna come like right out, and it's gonna be like individual. But that just depends. How many shots does he take in the? We gotta check this. How many shots does he take in the animation? Let's see. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, so no. So on the right. So he takes 1 on the right. 2, 3. So he takes 3 on the right, and so then 1. So no, let's just count this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, good. It's okay, good. It's the right amount. All right. Yeah. Yeah, he takes 6. So he takes about 6 or 7 shots. So we gotta add 6 or 7 bullets. Oh my gosh. I should not have attempted that. Okay, let's do the most annoying part of this. We gotta rig them. Let's Where's Pat in here? He's right here. I think. Yeah, that's him. Alright, so let's do our bullets. We're gonna move them in here, into the gun. Into the gun you go. Oh, that's clipping a little bit. What's up with zigzag and the numbers? They're just numbers. They're just numbers. Solid. No. Um, yeah, okay, so you can't even see, yeah, look at that. You can't see the bullets, so they're in there. So let's put L bullets in left arm, and they're going inside the left gun. And same thing with right arm, right gun. Yeah, we're gonna have them opened as so. Now we have to rig these freaking things. It's my least favorite part. Yippee me. Let's do this. Rig edit light. So yeah, now we gotta. Yeah, I'm gonna read that with the amount of S's that you wrote. Only did it for zigzag, by the way. Don't shoot me. Okay. Alright. 6, 6, 7. Yes. I'm pinning that, alright? 6, 7. 7. Alright, yeah, this is gonna suck. I have to rig the bullets to the gun. Let me just... So, bullets, and then 1, 2, 3. Alright, and then bull right gun to bullets 1, 2, 3. Alright, we have the bullets. We have the bullets rigged, alright? These bullets are rigged. Not fair. Rigged, I tell you. No, not that kind of rigged. Okay, but let's, I'm gonna save this really quick. So I don't lose all of this. I need to hurry up actually. It's like, I have like 15 minutes before I need to end stream. No, almost, oh my gosh, I almost overrated the wrong game. Where is it? Right here. There we go. Alright, yeah, I'm about to see an annoying pop-up any second now. That's color of Pat. Ay, 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 ay. I should move this button to like the top or something, because it kind of sucks that it's like here and it like covers it on depending on your device. I might need to move it. Yeah, see, look at it. See, I have 15 minutes to finish this. If I don't do it by then, yeah, I'm screwed. So yeah, we need to hurry up. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load in uh import. We're going to do pat kill not looped. We're gonna import that as a new animation. And and yeah. Alright. Why do you have to finish in 15 minutes? You saw the pop-up there that I got? It's like a time limit for my laptop, alright? Like if I don't like it like you can see here it's like almost my time it's almost 10 right now at night and like my laptop just like auto locks itself at 10. Uh, so so yeah, I need to finish this before then. Alright, let's Alright, how are we gonna go about this? So let's just Alright, let's um alright. We're gonna I promised I would model a skin on this stream. That is not happening. I do not have time for that. I barely even have time for the animation here. So yeah, let's do bullet. Which one is bullet one? Let's do right bullet one, right bullet two, right bullet three, and then L1, L2, and L bullet three. Yeah, this is right bullet. I'm gonna do right bullet one. Where is it? Is it even there? It's not letting me move it. Frick. No, I was picking the wrong thing. Right bullet. Yeah, right bullet one is the one in the front. So, yeah, let me just... Yeah. Yeah, let's do... See, look at that. Look at that, it's gonna come out so seamlessly. You know what we gotta do? We gotta... I'm gonna have to go now. My second semester of college starts today. It's 10 a.m. for me right now. Good luck with the rest of the stream. Bye. Okay, bye. Man. Alright, this is the third time I am on one of your streams. Well, hello. Hi, Spider Sponge. I do not remember you, but alright. I don't have to. I just have to thank you for watching, that's all. You know, I'm not even gonna do a curve for these. I'm just gonna make them curve down into the ground. I am wasting time. Alright, and here, and then in here. Yeah, I had another username. Yeah, let's... Right. And then, yeah, animation. I'm just gonna... I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to... Using style constant, and we're just gonna stuff this. So we're gonna stuff the bullet inside of his body. Yeah, because I am not about to reposition them inside of the gun, alright? I do not have time for that. We're just gonna stick it inside of the body. Let me make sure that actually looked good. Ooh, that is bad. Oh no. Oh, that is not good. The bullet is visible on... Oh, frick, that is not good. Come on, keep on doing. How crap. Ooh, I just wasted time. I wasted like 5 minutes. Oh, no. Import, come on in. Let's try again. What we're gonna do is we're going to take all of the bullets here. We're gonna freaking add all the body, alright? Alright. Right bullet 1, 2, and 3. They are going to be moved here slightly. And then same thing with L bullet 1, 2, and 3. They're going to be moved up only slightly. That way they actually stay in the gun until I make them come out. Alright, so yeah. Yeah. Alright, so then we'll do this. Alright, and then yeah, and then yeah, we'll do this, and then which is gonna be a constant movement. Have you ever tried Moon Animator 2? I have. I do have Moon Animator, but I don't use it like ever because I know it's objectively better, and I'm just stubborn. But like I used it like one time to animate to like I used it one time. I thought it was cool. But like I don't know. It felt like it was taking me longer to animate in Moon than it does in the default, which makes no sense, you know? Like objectively, this is slower, but I don't know. I'm just like that. Oh, that's not good. You can see it returning. How do I make that not happen? I made it a constant. Easing style constant. Okay, so I don't think you can see it anymore. Oh crap! Frick! This stupid bullet is visible again. Oh my goodness. Why is it? It starts like slowly coming out. Are you serious? I'm like, how am I gonna do this? I cannot pull this off in 7 minutes, 6 or 7 minutes. Oh, alright. Um, we can do this. We can do this. Alright. Goodness. Oh. Ah. Um, I'm racking my brain right now. There's like steam coming out of my ears. Like, how? How did I do this for Bobby? Let me see, because I did a similar technique for Bobby's emote. I have to check this really quick. Come on. Come on, where's the Uzi emote? Right here, right here. How did I do this for him? Let me see, because I had the skateboard like come out of his body. Oh, I just made the entire keyframe a constant. Wait, no, but then it just... Yeah, I made the entire keyframe a constant for Bobby for doing that animation technique. Ooh, I might need to... I'm gonna need to do that. Alright, well, load in, load in my, goodness. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna need to do that, so yeah, so I just make the entire thing a keyframe. Wait, no, I gotta make this one a keyframe. Wait, no, but I don't want to. Hmm. Ooh, how am I gonna do this? I have 4 minutes, alright? 4 freaking minutes. Stream is gonna end in 4 minutes. I need to pull this off. Constant, let's just, go on, add all. Add all. Right, bullet one. And then, alright, and then, mm, la 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 la. My goodness. How will I do this? You know, I was taking something on too big. Let's just, you know what, I might work on the bullet thing another time, but I do not have time for this, you know? Plugins, come on, we're deleting all of these bullets. Alright, we're just gonna have to, alright, 2 minutes left, I know. See, 2 minutes. My computer's gonna lock in 2 minutes. Rick. Um, bullets. Yeah. We're not gonna be able to do this. We're not gonna be able to do this. You know what? Let's just take these out of the model. Uh, I have, I would, you know what? We need to, No, I cannot try anything. I will not make it in time. So yeah, we're just gonna have to leave it as is. That sucks, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to leave it as is. Alright. Test, yeah. We're gonna leave it as is. And yeah, I can pull up the game in time. No, not that game. I have 1 minute left to end stream. Alright, view on Roblox, come on. Well, yeah, that's gonna do it for today, though. So, yeah, I will see you guys next time. Take care. Jesus loves you. And that is all. That is all. That is all. Goodbye. Bye.